So I think what we actually gave a update about NLP working group in the 2020. So today I'm actually not going to go over it again about like what we have done in 2020. So today's presentation is more about what we are doing now for the year of 2021, with several projects actually actively moving forward. So the first thing, just let everyone know, we completely moved to the Microsoft Teams. Okay, we actually have all the instant message communication, and the monthly meeting is on Teams. And I think I successfully recorded the meeting from last time. So we'll release all those documents and videos through this team environment. And I just list a few projects we are working on. The first project, actually, I think some of you guys, like a question from the CDM working group also heard, there's several group of people are interested into looking into more about those NLP tables in the CDM. And besides the ETL effort, actually moving whatever in the notes NLP table to the clinical tables, there's more actually a discussion about proposal for adding or revising the NLP tables in the CDM. And we actually have Gabriel proposed a proposal in our last monthly meeting, and we actually have very active discussion. What we observed is actually the proposal is more about like an NLP researcher's view requirement for the data elements in the CDM. So we actually have a very active discussion about balance between using those information to support NLP research versus the clinical research. Because I still remember all the discussion with questions the CDM team about like why we need all this field, particular field in the CDM. So we're actually internally discuss all these needs, and we were thinking about possible solutions. Actually, maybe we can have some kind of intermediate table that not necessarily like official tables in the CDM, but for people doing some NLP stuff, maybe we can follow that for those intermediate tables. So there's actually very active discussion in the teams. I'm showing here several people like Michael, Gabriel, Xiaoyan, and Jianling. They are kind of leading a project, trying to come up a new proposal. Then when we had enough discussion within the NLP group, we will reach to the CDM working group to see how we can proceed or what kind of discussion are needed. So this is definitely a project that needs more people to get involved, especially people from the CDM working group. So we're looking forward to more interaction on this. But I expect it will be iterative approach, and it will take some time actually to come up with some new suggestions. Just feel free to stop me if you have any questions. So the second topic actually is more about we're developing more ETL tool for NLP. For example, I'm leading a group, basically a student actually working with 5 different institutions, actually trying to normalize node types. And Stefan actually volunteered to help with section normalization, because we have those fields in the NLP table, but we don't have a tool actually can accurately pull all those information. And node NLP to the clinical table, the queries, I just mentioned that too. Then the other thing is we also discussed actually we need more kind of guideline protocol documentation to help users actually to really be able to use those tools. So that's actually something we're planning to do. And another big topic actually started in the NLP working group is we keep observing like more and more use of Python in the NLP, including in the biomedical NLP. And there's a couple group actually already use the SPACY system, device medical clinical NLP systems like MedSPACY by Olga at the Utah team, MetaC, I think it's by Brigitte. So this, we had a discussion about should we actually work together as a community to develop some more comprehensive open source Python package for clinical NLP. The idea right now is we're trying to support major Python package. We maybe can actually create a centralized Python package library. Of course, it's a little bit difficult to maintain all different versions, but we will not limit contributors say which package they want to use, but we are more trying to say we define input-output schema for every component. So if I develop a tokenizer using Spacy versus you, and other people different develop a section header using PyTorch, then we actually, as long as the input-output follow the format, those components can be putting together into a pipeline, and we can actually run through like those interactive tools like Jupyter Notebooks, so people can test it out. So that's actually in very early discussion. And this month, literally, I think tomorrow, 1 p.m. Central Time for our NLP working group, Olga will actually present their MedSpacy work. So if you guys are interested in learn this Python-based clinical NLP system, please join us tomorrow, 1 p.m. Central Time. So, and also feel free to join us for any discussion on this topic. And the last one, our goal is we want to do some clinical study using textual data, and but we need more help on this, hopefully from the community, more ideas. I know I also saw co-lead M3C NLP workgroup. They are doing something COVID-19 safety, vaccine safety monitoring, detect ADE using NLP from nodes. So that might be one idea we can also join. But we also did some like NLP for sign symptom extraction from text, and maybe we can actually leverage the previous study we did at OHDSI on COVID-19 sign symptom, then adding those information from text to do a more comprehensive study. Those are just some ideas which we are really call for volunteers actually to contribute to those kind of study. I think that's all I have for today, and I'll be happy to answer any questions. Thanks.